Story time. I have a story. And you know what? When I first got on TikTok, I was telling stories about a horrible living situation, excuse me, that I was living in. And I took all my stories off because I thought TikTok was going to be shut down. But I'm going to start telling my stories because that's originally what I started doing in the first place. But anyway, I just want to talk about this because it had been sitting on my mind. And I don't think I've ever told this story to, the people. So one day I was going somewhere. Can't remember where because I'm always going somewhere. And I came to a stoplight, and well, yeah, the light was red, but you know how you can always still turn right at certain corners as long as it says no, no turning on red light. You can turn on a red light or whatever. So me, I'm very cautious. I don't have no points on my record. I have a clean driving record because I take that shit serious, real serious. So I always look both ways. And there was a lady, she hadn't even left off the curve. She was walking about to cross the street, but she hadn't even stepped off the curve yet because I looked and I saw her. So I went on and I turned. That was nowhere near that lady. That lady was nowhere near my car. Like I said, she hadn't even stepped off the curb to walk across the street. So I went on and I turned. Lo and behold, here's a cop. So I'm driving or whatever, and he puts his lights on after I turn. I'm driving down the street, and then I turn left or whatever, and I stop because he pulled me over, and he was on a motorcycle. And then he gets out, gets off his motorcycle, and he goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" Nope. I said, "And to my knowledge, you pulled me over for nothing because I did nothing wrong. So why did you pull me over? I want to hear why you pulled me over." Because they always say, "You know why you pulled me over? You know why I pulled you over?" So he goes, "It was a lady about to cross the street and you turned or whatever." And I was like, "Uh-huh, I saw that lady. She hadn't even stepped off the curve yet." Right? And he was like, "Well, that's not true." It is true because I looked dead at her. I looked at her or whatever. And my son was in the back seat. And so anyway, he was going, "You have to be careful." I got to be careful. You need to be careful. And all I know is there was nobody on my passenger side. He happened to look past me like he saw something, right? Made me look to the side. I'm like, what the hell he see? Because there was nothing there. He looked, and then all of a sudden, he just started bagging back, talking about just be careful. He just bagging back like he saw something. And then he got me. I'm like, I keep looking to the side like, what the hell did he see? Because there's nobody there. And he got on his motorcycle, and the look on his face, it was like whatever it was he saw is like it frightened him. And I just thought to myself, damn. And I told my sister about this, right? And I also told my sister about an incident where my auntie, one day, she was out at nighttime and she was walking, and it was late night. She was in Detroit. And that's where I'm from. We from Detroit. But my incident happened in San Francisco. I'm in San Francisco. But my auntie was telling me that she was walking one night, and she was by herself walking, and she saw like it was like three men, and she's like, "Oh God!" And they was up to no good. And so they walking towards her, and she's walking towards, she's walking towards them. They're walking towards her, but she's like, she was scared. She said they stopped in their tracks and just took off and ran. And it was two men that was across the street, and they ran over there like, "Sister, you okay?" They was like, "What just happened?" And she was like, "I don't know." And one of the guys, I guess he have like spiritual eyes. He said, "I know why they ran, because it was two big. It was two big men walking on the side of you." And his friend was like, "Blood, what you been smoking? Ain't no, it wasn't no." He said, "I saw him." So that guy actually had the gift to see, like, I guess what people be saying, like our ancestors or guardian angels or whatever. And my auntie, she didn't see no two people on the side of her walking, but the guy that was with the other dude, he said, "I saw two big dudes on the side of you," and them three dudes took off running. They was scared. So I'm like, wow. Because my auntie told me that story first, and then the little police situation happened with me, and I thought to myself, wow, like, when I thought back, and then even my sister, she was like saying, yeah, that was spiritual. A lot of things that have happened in my life has been spiritual and unexplainable. It's just really crazy. But That cop, the way he looked like he saw something that freaked him out. And the way he was bagging back, you would have thought we were in like, it was like a scene in a movie. He hopped on that motorcycle and peeled the fuck off. I kid you not. Yeah, and I just had to get that off my chest. Anywho, chime in, like, tell me what you guys think, because yeah, I believe it was spiritual, you know, and I have more stories to come.